happy October everyone, and happy autumn to those of you in the northern hemisphere. I'm not there myself. I'm actually in a tropical country, but I love autumn. There's just something about the cozy vibes, the colors, the whole feel of the season that I really love. So in today's video, I'm channeling all that autumn energy into what I'm creating. So let's get into it. First thing first, let's open a happy mail from the Washi Tape Shop. They kindly sent over their new autumn collection, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. The first one here is a pet tape, and it's so cozy. I love the girl illustration. They have this dreamy watercolor feel, lots of autumn elements in here with, I think, just a touch of spooky elements too, which is perfect for the season. I am an affiliate with the Washi Tape Shop, so I've got a discount code for you, which is RookieJournal10 for 10% off on anything on their website. They also offer free international shipping with a minimum order. I've dropped the link in the description box if you want to check it out. Alright, the second pet tape is so beautiful. It's almost like painting. I really love this one. Lately, I've actually been getting into painting, which I haven't really shared here on YouTube, but maybe soon. But yeah, just look at this design, the autumn leaves, the squirrels, it's so cozy. And this one is called Pre-Cut Amber Leaves Pet Tape. Next up is called Pre-Cut Hello Autumn Pet Tape. This one has a similar vibe to the previous one, which has autumn scenery with that soft watercolor style, but this one includes poetic seasonal quotes, which makes it really unique. It's such a lovely touch to add that extra autumn feeling to your art and craft projects, maybe pen pal letters, collage, or journal spread. The next couple of pet tapes are actually part of a bundle. You can get them separately, but the Washi Tape Shop also offers them as a set, which is a great thing because it makes them a bit more affordable. The bundle is called the Autumn Hues Pre-Cut Bundle. This particular one has these elegant autumn themed alphabets and numbers. I've honestly never seen anything like this on pet tape before, so I'm super excited to try it out. Plus the size is a bit bigger, which makes it perfect for my journaling since my journal is in an A5 size. Pre-cut tape just means you can easily peel off each piece like I did just now. And the other pet tape in this bundle has this beautiful sunflower watercolor illustrations. It has this rustic cozy vibe that feels so warm and inviting. It kind of reminds me of a wedding as well. There are even some beautiful pumpkin illustrations mixed in here, which makes it even more perfect for autumn. The last pet tape here is called Pre-Cut Harvested Bloom. It's got a different color tone from the rest. It has these more deep, dark, warm autumn vibes with beautiful roses. I think it's a great way to add some depth alongside the usual yellow ochre tones we see in autumn. Alright, the last item in this parcel is so exciting. It's a set of cat stamps. Guys, look at them. They are super cute. I mentioned to the person that I corresponded with at the Washi Tape Shop that I am a cat lover, and they kindly included this set just for me, which I'm sure this isn't part of the autumn collection. I really appreciate this thoughtful gesture. Thank you so much, Daisy. Now let's take a closer look at the stamps and try them all out. So I grabbed my journal. This is actually my own handmade journal. I picked a page to try them out. The first stamp here is hilarious. It says the grudge list with a little cat paw holding it. It's scarily cute. Alright, let's start stamping them into my journal and see how they look like. The first one turned out so good. You can really see all the tiny details. It stamps so clearly. I'm honestly super impressed with the quality. I know I am an affiliate with them, but I have many rubber stamps that I can compare with, and also silicone stamps, which I tried on my previous video. It's not really showing the clear and small details, but this one is really good. even on a bumpy surface. Like you can kind of see my journal here is not completely flat, and it is still picks up all of the texture and fine lines. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks. So here they are stamped out, and oh my god, they're all so silly and cute. I'm really happy with the quality. I think the sizing will be perfect for my pen palette and my Hobonichi wigs because it's not too small and not too big. And again, if you're interested in any of the stationery I've shown today, feel free to use my discount code for a little extra savings. So now let's get into making an autumn theme pen palette. So today I'm putting together a pen pal mail for my pen pal Natsumi in Japan. And if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Indah. I make content here in my channel about pen paling, journaling, mostly about memory keeping. I do craft tutorials as well, and all the other hobby that I'm currently into. And when it comes to my pen palettes, I love decorating them. Most of the time I go with a theme. Not always though. I actually enjoy that eclectic look and mix and match thing. And I also love incorporating bits of junk too, because I love reusing and recycling materials. So as you can see, I'm starting off with a piece of thrifted music sheet scrap. It's one of my favorite things to use. I also added some washi tape to give some pattern. I feel like this gives a nice base and sets the direction for the rest of the layout. And of course, I always make sure to put the address label. I am using the stationery we just unboxed as well to make everything feels super autumnal. So I would love to know, what's the weather like in where you live? Are you enjoying autumn right now? Or maybe you are in the southern hemisphere where it's actually spring? Or perhaps you are in a tropical country like me. I went to Australia for a week back in May, and it was autumn over there, and I was so lucky to catch the perfect autumn week. The wind was chilly, but the sun was shining, making it the best weather to be outside. I remember one morning meeting a friend in this beautiful spot covered in fallen leaves. It honestly felt like Stars Hollow in autumn. If you know, you know. So yeah, share where you are in the world in the comments below. I would really love to get to know you all. Alright, back to the video. As you can see, the decoration is really autumnal, kind of like a harvest time theme, but I feel like something feels a little off. It's a bit too flat for my taste, so I decided to add some blue to give it that eclectic vibe. That's more me, I guess. I think the pop of color really makes it come alive. Then I had some moth prints, so I put a couple here and there. I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. Now it's time to write something on it. I usually write "please deliver to," which has kind of become my signature at this point. I almost always do this, especially on craft envelopes, because I think white gel pen looks so good on that craft paper. Then I sprinkle some sparkles, and voila, this is the finished look. What do you think? I love how cozy and whimsical it turned out. Alright, now let's make a flip book. I'm not actually sure if that's the official name for it, but that's what I always call it. Basically, I want to create something like a little folder with pocket filled with goodies that you can open and explore. So I think I will just call it flipbook. I have this packaging paper with a really beautiful pattern. I love incorporating packaging junk, as I mentioned earlier, and yeah, since this paper is quite thick, I think it will make a perfect base for my flipbook. Since the packaging paper only has a pattern on one side, I glued down some pattern paper on the inside to decorate it. I'm also using this white washi tape, which is also from the Washi Tape Shop. The warm colors are perfect for the autumn theme, and it is wide enough to cover the bottom part of the flipbook nicely. Okay, now that both sides have a pattern, I'm folding the left and right sides in, kind of like making a little book that opens up. This way I will have 3 panels on the inside to fill in. I also made sure it fits in the envelope because I didn't measure anything and just used the packaging paper as it is. So yeah, lucky I remember that I need to make sure of that. I've got some more little junk pieces here that I plan to incorporate, but before that I'm adding some washi tape to reinforce the pattern paper on the inside, just to make sure everything holds together nicely. Alright, I've also got this little junk piece, which is a label tag from a brand. I am turning it into a tuck spot on the right panel, so I just cut one side at an angle like this to make it work and feels like it is like a tuck spot or a pocket. And by the way, I've already written the letter. I always do that off camera since it is personal, and I've tucked it into this beautiful blue envelope. As you can see, turning the label tag into a tuck spot is super easy. You just need to add double-sided tape on the right and bottom edges, and that's it. Now for the middle panel, I'm making an accordion pocket using this tea bag packaging. I actually did something similar in a previous Pen Pal With Me video, so I will link that down below if you're interested. I almost always include a little flipbook tutorial in my Pen Pal videos, so I will also leave the playlist for you to check it out. I think making a flipbook like this really spice up your pen pal experience, I would say. I am making some stamp samples for Natsumi from the cat stamp collection that we tried out earlier in the video. I just stamped them onto a notepad paper and left them as is, so Natsumi can decide if she wants to keep it as one sheet or cut them out individually. I think this is such a fun and simple way to share part of my stamp collection. Now I'm just filling up the pockets with some goodies. I tucked the stamp samples into the accordion pocket and added a few smaller bits and pieces to the front section of that pocket too. Next, I want to share some of the pet tips from the Washi Tape Shop that we unboxed earlier. And yeah, I'm just cutting a few pieces and slipping them into the little tuck spot on the right panel. Also including this label tag from an Indonesian brand. I love sending a little piece from where I live, and I had to add one of my own sticker sheets too. This is the mini floral set and it is designed by me. The two on the left were painted in my sketchbook and turned it into stickers, and the other two I created them digitally with Procreate. And I'm sending a tea as well for Natsumi. I have mailed tea to Japan several times, so I'm pretty confident about it. But just a quick tip, please check with your pen pal first to make sure if it is okay to send tea through mail. Next, I started decorating the front of the flipbook, but I kept it pretty minimal. The packaging already has this beautiful autumnal pattern, and I really wanted that to shine through without covering it up too much. I also added a few small decorations on the inside just to tie everything together. To finish it off, I wanted to create a simple closure for the flip book, so I punched a hole and threaded a ribbon through it. It's super easy, but I think it adds a nice touch and keeps everything secure and tidy, and I just love a pop of color with this pink ribbon. So that's everything for today's autumn theme pen pal with me video. I really hope you enjoyed and found a little inspiration along the way. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave a mail emoji in the comments. I would love to know you were here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.